Tonight, by way of Caesars Atlantic City, main events, Panics Promotions and Cedric Kushner Promotions, in association with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser. This Buds for You present 12 rounds of boxing for the heavyweight championship of the world. Sanctioned by the New Jersey State Athletic Control Board Boxing Commissioner Larry Hazard Sr., Chairman Jerry Gormley, Board members Gary Shaw and Stephen Katz, Deputy Commissioner John Greco, physicians at ringside, Dr. Dominic Coletta Jr., Dr. Ken Remsen, Dr. Earl Shaw, and Dr. Eric Wormser. Timekeeper at the bell, Roosevelt Gilbert. Counting for the knockdown seconds, alternate referee Lindsey Page. This bout is also sanctioned by, celebrating its 35th anniversary, the World Boxing Council. President Jose Suleiman. WBC supervisor at ringside, Andy Vandola. The three judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Anik Hangtankam, Terry O'Connor, and John Stewart. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Frank Cappuccino. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from Caesars Atlantic City, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue, trimmed with white. He weighs 228 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 30 victories, 24 by knockout with only one loss. From Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen, here is the challenger, Shannon Briggs. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing gold, trimmed with red and green. He weighs 243 pounds. After capturing Olympic gold, he now has a professional record of 32 victories, 26 by knockout with only one defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, from East London, England, presenting the reigning WBC heavyweight champion of the world, lennox.
The eyes of the tiger. He looks in the mood again.
Lennox, good evening, gentlemen. You were both given your instructions in the dressing room. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Is there any questions from Lewis? Any questions from Briggs? Both of you touch gloves. Come on. Come on, come on.
They didn't want to touch gloves, did they?
By his corner, he wants to be in there for the action.
And Lewis, very assertive from the word go, and putting Shannon Briggs onto the back foot. And Briggs gets in there with a good countering right hand punch to make Lewis think. Briggs coming off that left hand. Oh, he's got Lewis there! Lewis caught by a left hand, and he might well have gone down back of the ropes. What a turner up here. Another left hand, and Briggs piling in the punches. And we have a real upset, possibly. Lewis is all over the place. He's caught with another left hand. His defense was really badly open then. Only 7 seconds left in the first round, which has been sensational here. Lewis in terrible trouble.
He didn't seem to get full weight behind that, but it was enough to have Lewis on unsteady legs. There, just a short little hook. Lewis goes backward. He piles the pressure on. Good body punches. The left hook fall.
Looking for that trademark chopping right hand. Briggs shaking his head as if to say, no effect. Left hand. Again. Lewis looking disorganized. Briggs finding...
It just came for the payday. He's coming to fight Been very cagey in there. That was a good left hook. Following up, Lewis got his wits about him, getting his hands up, looking to cover up, looking to try and bob out the way. He got out of that bit of trouble, but he's just got to be careful. These fast punches, he just can't cope with the speed of Briggs.
Chess, a kind of boxing intellectual, if you like. And Briggs getting caught by those right hands of Lewis at the start of the round. Lewis here looks as if he's just moved up a gear at the start of the third round. Almost as if he's saying to Briggs, well, you've had your moments here, but now I'm going to show you.
Very good start for Shannon Briggs, but Lewis getting the best of the third, just starting to get his boxing together. The jab has been the key. He started to use that more. There's the
technical ability to live at this level with Lewis, who's got him hurt here right at the start of the round. Lewis, I think, fancies that he may be able to get this job. He's holding onto the ropes to keep himself up for a moment there. Right uppercut, then one to the body. Lewis here in top gear. Very menacing. Briggs is really staggered by a right hand. His legs stiffen. He's all over the place. The end could be near here. Lewis is just looking here now to pick the punches.
Briggs is trying to fight back. Could be dangerous when he's hurt, but Lewis just has to keep himself upright, keep his hands up. Don't lose concentration and keep the pressure on.
Big right hand, big chopping right hand. Shannon Briggs, I don't think will get through this round. He looks all out. Frank Cappuccino will give him the mandatory 8. Looks into his eyes, but Briggs has next to nothing left, I fancy, here. And Lewis, cool, clinical, trying to think his way into the finish, which must be imminent now. It looked dodgy early on. Briggs will perform a miracle if he can get through this round.
Lewis has to look for the right punches, find the gaps here, break him down.
Caught with a countering left on the way in. Is that a last act of defiance from Shannon Briggs?
Well, this is a brave performance from Briggs. He can always look as if he can be dangerous when he's up against the ropes. Lewis has to keep his concentration.
And Lewis, just for a moment, breathing heavily himself as if he might have been punched out. Oh, three-punch combination. Another chopping right. Swaying around.
Punches going, he has to keep the momentum on.
This is a great comeback here from Shannon Briggs. Oh, Lewis stands in front of him. Sets his feet, left, another right. He's down for the second time in the round, Briggs. Will he be able to get up from this one? Counts at 6, 7. He says, I'm all right to the corner. 8. He's allowed to go on. He's been down twice in the round. There's 19 seconds remaining. Can Lewis finish it? No 3 knockdown rule is in operation here. Another knockdown does not mean an automatic finish.
Well, you will never get a better heavyweight round of boxing than that.
Absolutely amazing stuff.
He's been very, very tired. Some tremendous punches. This is the first knockdown. A big right hand following the left hook there.
Briggs has probably added to his reputation.
Good left hook and right hand from Lewis. Again, Shannon Briggs is looking unsteady.
He might have him here. One of the problems for Briggs is that his defence does not look good enough. It's too open. Lewis is having no trouble nailing him. Almost biding his time, Lewis, like a lion waiting in the long grass. Oh, and look at that right hand! That may be curtains for Shannon Briggs. He surely will not get up from this, will he? He's going to try, you know. Look at that, that is miraculous. He looked out, the crowd are on their feet in this Atlantic City Convention Centre. What guts, what courage, what heart from Shannon Briggs. He was down for the 3rd time, but he won't be able to surely take too much more of this. He's defying boxing logic almost by still being in there.
Well, you can give Shannon Briggs a medal for bravery after this.
Down he goes again, and this time Cappuccino says, I'm not going to let you take any more. Take another look, Glenn.
This is the first one. He did not look as if he would get up from that. Flat on his back, his arms outstretched. It was a beautifully timed right hand, right on the side of the head. Over he goes, and at that point, you would never expect him to get up, but get up he did, miraculously, only to take more. Second knockdown, another right hand. And now he's under pressure. I think this is the finish. Lewis bombarding him with shots here, unanswered punches, and then a big left hook. He misses. It wasn't a punch that landed.
But he'd taken plenty in that rally.
He took enough. He'd been very, very brave, but I'm sure he was only going to take a lot more.
Was a halted bout. The official time, 1 minute, 45 seconds of round number 5. The winner and still WBC heavyweight champion of the world,